Hello, this is JD from Jdgamingpr, and welcome back to another update on the situation in Puerto Rico with the earthquakes. I'm going to try to do it quick because I did another video of 16 minutes and that's too long. All right, 3 days ago, there was this we've been having a lot of aftershocks, more than before. I think Wednesday was a little bit more calm. Thursday it started happening again. Oh, it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday that it was peaceful. Wednesday we started getting more activity. Thursday I felt two of them. One of them I was inside the car. My mom, I was taking my mom to some food stand, and I was parked, and I felt the car shaking. This is the thing. I have high blood pressure, and I don't know if you felt it, but when your heart beats a little bit loud or strong, you can feel yourself moving with the palpitations of your heart. So I thought that it was my heart. But because I was looking around, nobody was freaking out. I was the only one clawing my car like, this is an earthquake. But it was very, very subtle. You know, if I wasn't that sure, because I wasn't sure, I would say, that's my heart, stay relaxed. But then when my mom came inside the car, I asked her, like, did your notification go off? The notification of your application. And she goes like, yeah, well, I was buying something from the lady. It started starting the sound. And I said, I felt that earthquake. And she started freaking out. And, the thing is that we were driving down to take her to the supermarket, and while she was in the supermarket, she was checking Facebook because she was calling people. And on Facebook, somebody wrote again. She was like, again, another earthquake. And I was like, and at that moment, the notification goes off. Like bring, bring, whatever the sound she has, and she started freaking out. And I was like, crap, this is serious. We go to the supermarket, we buy our stuff, we get out. I take her to her house. I help her to unload all the groceries. Everything took like an hour. I have this bad habit when I'm inside the car. I check Facebook and videos and stuff. So I'm going to leave. I turn on the car and I stay on Facebook. I mean, the car wasn't on. The car wasn't on. So I'm checking Facebook and I'm checking the YouTube and whatever. And all of a sudden, I feel like the car is moving. And I'm like, maybe it's my heart again, or another earthquake. So I call her and I start driving. And I ask her, like, did your app went off? Yes. I felt that one too. And she started freaking out. So ever since, I think it was Wednesday, we've been having a lot of activity, a lot of earthquakes and aftershocks. Thursday, it's just that I'm giving the updates of all these days because I haven't been here. Sorry. I've been very busy and the days has been like slow. That's why I had to hold it in. And tonight, because right now is 2 minutes to midnight. 2 minutes. Oh, sorry, no. What the hell I was saying? I forgot. Okay, the earthquakes and also yeah. All right. Thursday, there was some news on Facebook, on my Facebook page, something that somebody that's supposed to be like a good example of a human being, a citizen. He's supposed to be a good example. Did something very, very wrong. He was heavily criticized, and I feel the same way. Because he is a pastor from a church. The news said that I think it was either while he was doing the sermon or whatever, reading the Bible, or it's just the service, I think it is. Maybe. Sorry. While he was doing that, he started like scolding the people there because the ones who go to that church decided to send supplies to those people, the people in need in Guanica, Ponce, and Yauco, they decided to go there. And the pastor got angry at them because supposedly They have to ask permission to their pastor if they can or cannot send supplies to people in need. Why permission? Maybe if he said, like, no, it's not safe there, you could get hurt, like a concern. That's okay. But he got angry because they didn't have his permission. I don't know how that ended, but he was heavily criticized. That was Thursday. I forgot to mention that since Wednesday or Thursday, las calles de San Sebastian, or the streets of the party of the streets of Saint Sebastian, the mayor of San Juan, Carmen Yulín, she went with it, and they started the party. So far, nothing bad has happened, even though we have earthquakes and aftershocks. Nothing bad has happened. I saw it on the news. They're like, "Oh, there's a big crowd here," but it looked like it was a camera angle or trick, to make it look like, whoa, there's a lot of people there. So that happened. Today there was supposed to be another concert. No, let's say there was supposed to be a concert in Guanica for those people, the people in need. It got canceled because Ponce got hit with a 4.8 of magnitude earthquake today. And that got it canceled pretty quick. Yep, that was today. And also, there were plans of the series Netflix. Sorry, it's not Netflix anymore. Disney Plus. Disney Plus original series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They were going to do some recording in Puerto Rico. I shared it on my Facebook page. The recordings got canceled due to the earthquakes, I presume. I didn't read it. It's not like I needed to read it because there's a lot of earthquakes. So it got canceled. Now, I had a big thing that happened today because I'm still like, I can't believe that happened. That there's a lot of people who need provisions. In fact, they have so much stuff. They're starting to ask for other things, because they have too much water, they have too much food. It's just, there's a lot of people helping there. So they're starting to ask for tents, for sleeping bags and all that stuff, different stuff. And they're being delivered, I think. And, but today, since they are doing inspections on buildings that are still up, and they're doing inspection on a lot of places in those towns, Guanica, Yauco, Ponce. They found a container. Filled with supplies from Hurricane Maria. Now, think about this. It's 2020. Hurricane Maria happened when? 2016? 17? Around that time? And there's still supplies in Ponce in a container. And they went spoiled. Food, water. There were even mini stoves with the canister, with a gas canister. Because they were supposed to give all of those away. No, they were in a container and all got spoiled. And today there's a lot of people in need. The mayor of Ponce, Maria Melendez, she's under fire. And the thing is that she said, I did not know anything. Okay, I know there's only one person and she has like a lot of people working for her. But I think she should pay a little bit more attention. Now, I'm not a professional. And I'm not saying that I'm better than her because I will never be. I will never take a job like that. But if she's the mayor, you have some expectations from that person. And if something bad happens, everybody's going to stare at the mayor, not the one who was in charge of that. In which the guy who supposedly left those supplies in the containers, got fired by the governor of Puerto Rico. Ha. So I'm not happy about it. I'm frustrated with what they found that, because it's not the only town that has happened. There's a lot of towns that found a lot of pallets of water or food spoiled in fields. And there's a lot of rumors that that government wanted to resell them. Some, they were holding it back for their families while the supplies were starting. So that's why we don't trust our politicians at all. Like, at all. I mean, Rivera Chats, that's the president of something. He's supposed to be important. I'm sorry, I don't know about my, the politicians. I don't know. It's just that I know that it's my future, but they are so corrupt that I just don't care. So he was blaming the one who was in the secretary of something, in which that's the governor that we have today. They're kind of like stabbing each other's back. The PNP, the PMP, that's a Partido Nuevo Progresista, the New Progressive Party. That's where Ricky Rosselló was, and Ricky Rosselló was in a big scandal of a chat from Telegram, in which they said that they can fool even their own. He said that just a little bit more stronger. And the citizens of Puerto Rico, I don't count myself, because I didn't do nothing. I cannot do anything sitting from my home on my Facebook. But the citizens of Puerto Rico, the ones who went to the protest, the peaceful protest, in which the ones who started the riots, there were rumors that they were either hired people, by the government, or policemen dressed in black and with a mask, trying to start a riot, just to make the people look bad. That's how we don't trust our politicians. It's very messed up. So yeah, that happened today in Ponce. I kind of went rambling there, sorry. But they found a lot of stuff that people needed. They needed it at that time, and now they need it more. Yep, that's Puerto Rico's politicians for you. So that's it. 3 minutes. From 16 minutes in which I wasn't finished, I finished now with 13 minutes. Right. So thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that I haven't posted anything. It's just that I was waiting for more news to happen. In the east, we're okay. Everybody's okay. There's power. There's water. There's a lot of people, because it's a lot of people. They're doing caravans to go there to Guanica Ponce to help people out. They are asking for the things that they actually need. And I shared some news of something that happened, that they counted that there are more than 100. I wrote that it was 700, but there are more than 100 houses destroyed by the earthquakes, which is really, really sad. And on the news, I saw like a report that 1,000 business, they were either demolished or damaged in some way. But same goes with the houses, So yeah, things are pretty bad there, and it's not stopping. It's still shaking. My girlfriend has the application. It still goes off all the time, and I'm like, okay, how strong is it now? 3 point something, 4 point something, and I keep staring around to see if something shakes. So yeah, it's still pretty much going on, still going. Whoop. 14 minutes. Sorry, almost 15. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And please don't get angry if you see a gaming video, if there's any. All right, take care.